Um, so I made another video for you, and this one is going to be on rumination, the obsessively thinking about an issue or a problem or having the same thought over and over and over again, almost to the point of where it can affect your daily life. Rumination or obsessive negative thinking stems from the belief that our brain or our ego, that we are, smart enough, we're educated, we can solve problems. And if we just think about this problem hard enough and keep mulling it over and over again, that eventually we will find an answer. But that isn't always necessarily the case. And so we just keep, thinking this problem over and over and over again, or thinking this thought over and over again. And then what ends up happening is that it becomes like a vicious cycle where you think the thought, you try and solve the problem, you keep thinking about it, and then the problem doesn't get solved or doesn't get any better, and then you get stress and anxiety about not being able to solve the problem, and then you think about it harder, and and round and round and round and round and round. And so what we're gonna start doing is the first couple of videos, we're going to stick with the basic classic EFT. And keeping in the scripts really simple, just saying the same reminder phrase, very similar to the first video, but we're gonna start bringing in more phrases and going a little deeper. And then eventually we're gonna kind of start in like the second and the third round, instilling a little bit more positive affirmations into it. Okay, so to begin, we're going to bring to mind a negative thought that you have over and over again. And if this thought is centered around like a problem or something that you're trying to fix or something you're trying to solve, bring that emotion up too. So it's kind of double folded. And so think that thought, think it a couple of times, bring it up. Feel what it feels like to have that thought over and over again. Feel the frustration of wanting to be enjoying something else, and this thought just keeps popping up into your head. Like that's what you want to, that frustration that you want to bring up. And so hold that feeling with you, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Start on the karate chop on the hand. Even though I have this obsessive thought, I deeply and completely believe that I'm doing the best that I can. Even though I cannot stop thinking this thought or about this issue, I deeply and completely believe that I'm doing the best that I can. Even though I think this thought all day long and it interferes with me living my life, I deeply and completely believe that I'm doing the best that I can. This obsessive thought, this obsessive thought, this obsessive thought, this obsessive thought, the stress that this thought causes me, 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 all of this worrying, all of this worrying, all of this worrying over this problem that I'm trying to fix. All of this worrying over this problem that I'm trying to fix. All of this worrying over this problem that I'm trying to fix. All the stress and worrying. All the stress and worrying. All the stress and worrying over this problem. What would happen if these thoughts stopped? What if I believed that these thoughts were actually keeping me safe? What if these thoughts are actually protecting me? What if these thoughts were keeping me safe and protecting me? All the worrying and stress and obsession with this thought. All the worry and obsession of this thought. This obsessive thought. This obsessive thought. And then take in 3 breaths. And that will be 1 round. And then you do 2 more rounds. You can replay the video over again. You can use any combination of the things that I said. And there's 3 questions that we asked ourselves. What if these thoughts are protecting me? What if these thoughts are keeping me safe? And what would happen if these thoughts stopped? So that can be something that you continue to tap on, but then you can also maybe just write out like what you think without outside of tapping, like about those questions. Like, can you answer those questions pertaining to those thoughts? Sometimes we hold on to something negative and we think that we want it to stop, but that it's actually giving us a that we're actually getting subconsciously, we're actually getting something from holding on to something that we know is hurting us. So that's the video for today. Let me know if you have any questions.